It's the Mark Tyne Show, hey, gotta go, get it up fast and come down slow. It's the Mark Tyne Show, hey, gotta go to the Mark Tyne Show too.
Okay, we're starting with the movie Backroads with Sally Fields and Tommy Lee Jones. Backroads is the flying nun plays against type. Sally Fields basically plays the role of a prostitute. And Tommy Lee Jones is a Southern gentleman who has a roll in the hay with Sally Fields, cannot pay for the enjoyment of the event, and basically spends the rest of the movie trying to pay her back. So that one's really kind of fun. I gave it a rating of 7.5 out of 10. One being worst, 10 being best. Second movie, Kathy's Curse. A.k.a. Koshmares. This is the Gem in the Rock Pile, one of my favorite good bad movies of all time. It's basically a combination of The Omen, Carrie, The Exorcist, Audrey Rose, and Rosemary's Baby. It was a French film, and it's very, very odd. But it's really, really fun. There's like, you keep going like, what are they going to do next? It's really, really crazy. So a lot of fun. The next movie, Cujo. By Stephen King. Some of you have probably already seen that. I gave that actually a 6.0 out of 10. It's basically Rabid St. Bernard attacks a pinto with a mother and a child in it. And the movie itself I didn't, think was all that good, but there is something compelling about watching like a 200-pound St. Bernard attack a pinto. It's kind of fun. Next one, we have Death Wish, the first Death Wish with Charles Bronson. I gave that an 8.0. I gave it a 7.5 plus an extra half point for being a seminal vigilante flick. It's a seminal NYC vigilante flick. Bush's cut-and-run propaganda regarding Iraq comes from this movie. They speak about the liberals cutting and running, so that's actually kind of fun. It's a good flick, too. Definitely worthwhile seeing. Then we have Delirious with John Candy. This one's a very, very weird movie. It's about a soap opera writer who's trapped within his own script. It's a weird film. It's not great, but it kind of grows on you. Probably the better film to see is Uncle Buck of John Candy. Then we have Eaten Alive. This is a Tobe Hooper film that was made in 1976, so it's a USA bicentennial flick. Screaming, slapping, slashing, and an alligator. So it was made right after his 1974 masterpiece Chainsaw Massacre, and it basically has to do with a crazy guy who owns a hotel, and he kills the people that frequent his hotel and feed them to the gator. Gave that a 6.0 on a rating scale of 1 to 10, 10 being best. And then we have Star Wars 1, Episode 1, Phantom Menace, which I gave a rating of 5.0. It's the biggest problem that I have with it is it's actually, I found it extremely racist. There's like a lot of characters, like Jar Jar sort of acts like a Stepin Fetchit. There's a senator that basically has a Charlie Chan accent. The quote I had is, "We would not do anything to upset the Senate." And if you've seen the movie, you probably recognize that quote. Watto is an unshaved Russian cheat. Anyway, it's one of those things where I think it started the tendency of Star Wars to look really good, but not have a solid plot to really hold up the frosting to the cake. So that's the Good Bad Movie Review.
It's the Mark Tyne Show, hey, gotta go, get it up fast and come down slow. It's the Mark Tyne Show, hey, gotta go to the Mark Tyne Show too.